This goes unexpectedly hard. I was gonna cut at the end of that song, and I didn't, because I was caught looking at my phone, you know, because I chat on my phone a lot of times. And I was like, this is actually, like, this is weird, but I don't know. I kind of like it. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Thirsty fucking Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Don't worry, it's just coffee. I'm not drinking yet. Harp and I might have a beverage tonight. You know, yeah, so I don't know what the fuck we got to talk about. Let me see. What's happening in Landis Land? Landis Land, whatever. What fucking ever. Y'all know my name. Well, first off, like, Jesus Christ, what's going on in Vancouver? Like, the Wanda Fuca plate is acting the fuck up, is what's going on. They've had an earthquake swarm going on for like the last week. And today, she woke up a little bit. She threw a couple 6.5s. About 120 miles west of Vancouver, out in the ocean. No tsunami risk or anything. I would wager people in Vancouver felt it pretty well. I would think it probably didn't do any widespread damage. I haven't read about any yet, but it did just happen a few hours ago. But it's been, I've been watching on the apps. I got a notification this morning while I was driving Harpy to work, like literally as it happened within a few seconds. I have the whole West Coast, basically. And I have some thresholds. So basically anything basically on the West Coast that's a 6.0 or up, I generally get a notification for it. So, and of course, immediately I thought of like some friends who live in Vancouver, you know, probably we're all thinking some of the same people. And they're probably fine. I'm sure everything's fine. It's not the kind of earthquake that does massive damage unless you're like literally right under it, or it's a weird one like Northridge. But love the Pacific Northwest. Cool temps, hibernating volcanoes, and fault lines. Absolutely classic. Yep. We had plenty of earthquakes up in Humboldt when I lived there. Obviously the volcanoes, you know, not so much in Humboldt anyway. I mean, Shasta's inland, pretty much the very southern part of the Cascades, right? But I mean, Jesus Christ, though, you got to admit, man, them volcanoes in Oregon and Washington, dangerous, like all volcanoes, but fuck, they're beautiful, man. Mount Hood, covered in snow. Ooh. Rainier. Ooh. Mount St. Helens before. Ooh. After, a little funky looking. Mount St. Helens got that lopsided titty thing going on now, but that's all right. There ain't no such thing as a bad titty. I mean, it still sucks. You know, the eruption was still chaos and horrifying. I mean, I remember that shit. We lived in Oregon when that happened. Hey yo, welcome in, Raven. First off, yeah, let me back up. Welcome into Benjamin. Welcome in Athena. Welcome in Emmy. Welcome in Peach. Welcome in Minoc. Welcome in Raven. Welcome in Snowy. Have I missed anybody? I don't think so, other than Lanad's bot. I think that's everybody, and of course me. Welcome in, Lanad's. What about lopsided titty? I was saying that Mount St. Helens got that lopsided titty thing going on a little bit. That the mountains up in the Pacific Northwest are beautiful. Specifically the Cascades, the volcanic mountains, are beautiful. And Mount St. Helens was beautiful before it blew its top, and now it's a little, you know, it's got a little lopsided thing going on. But that's all right. It's just fucking age, man. You get to be 300 million years old. A titty's allowed to droop. You know, my titties droop, and I'm only 46. So, the fuck. But, yeah, I was just talking about the fact that there's a bunch of earthquakes off the coast of Vancouver. And, you know, it's not uncommon up there at all. But bigger ones like that are relatively rare. They're not nearly as common as, say, in like Southern California or on the western part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, like Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, etc. Mount St. Helens' native name is fun. You know, I knew its native name, and I'm sure I still know it, like somewhere in my foggy brain, but I have no clue in this moment what the fuck it is. I used to know it. Whoa. Luit and Luwala Clo. I'm going to say Clo. Or, I mean, yeah, because you'd say that Clo. Like, my brain is starting to, like, default to, like, oh, pronounce that, like, Irish style. No, I don't think they used Irish pronunciations. The Pacific Northwest natives, generally not. Luit. I like that. Luit. That's a good name. Yeah, I'm big in favor of, like, throwing the native names back on a lot of those mountains, you know, where people have come back and they've, you know, like, oh, this is Mount McKinley. Fuck that. Give it the native name, because they had good names for them, and those should stand, you know. Granted, I mean, we say that, but we don't know that particular native name wasn't like overwritten. Another, it becomes a slippery slope, and I acknowledge that. But I think it's pretty safe to say, like, we can stick with the native name and be within the realm of reason, Love how they renamed Mount McKinley back to Denali and told people to fuck off. Agreed. Hard agree. Mount St. Helena. Yeah, Mount St. Helena, exactly. Actually, I've been to Helen's. Let's see, when did I go? The eruption was in, 80, I think? 1980, 81, 82, I don't know. I think it was like 1980. There comes a point where even significant events in your childhood, you're like, when the fuck was that, So, but it was a while ago. And I went in the mid-90s, so it was about 15-ish years after the eruptions. And it was stark. It was still pretty amazing. Like, you could see the lake was still completely full of floating logs from all the trees that got blown down into it and stuff. And I'm sure they're probably still there. A lot of them. It's like in Crater Lake, right? If you guys ever heard of that Crater Lake, there's a log that's floating, and I can't remember what they call it. They got a name for it. It's like the old man of the lake or something like that. It's a kind of poetic name. And it's just this big fuck off old log, tree that fell in. But I think they've estimated the fucking thing is like 1,000 years old. Like, it went in 1,000 years ago. Crater Lake has no drain. Nothing, the water that's in Crater Lake is rainfall. There is no outflow from Crater Lake. The old man. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's it. Really cool. I've seen it. I've been to Crater Lake, and sure enough, it happened to be over near where we were. We could see it with binoculars. But, I mean, that was kind of cool. Like, fucking A. Welcome in, Waldo. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty wild. Pacific Northwest, I think fucks pretty hard. You do have to like the rain for a lot of it, depending where you live, and you have to be okay with cooler temperatures and okay with gray. But man, I'll tell you what, the South Oregon coast, Papa's home up there. Spent a lot of time up there in college, and crawling around the coast, especially, and doing geology work, studying some beds that are basically only there. There's no other really good examples of this particular kind of stratigraphy I was studying, really anywhere else in the world that's been discovered yet, which I've talked about before. I won't go into it again. It's pretty dry stuff, frankly. But I got to spend a lot of time crawling around the coasts of Southern Oregon, and it gave me a wonderful opportunity to go out there and just camp. I would just go out and camp on the beaches and camp up on the bluffs and do studies and do measurements and shit. It was cool. It was very cool. As a born and raised New Englander, I've always wanted to live in the PNW for at least a year or so. It's so pretty. It's like New England, but more and bigger with a lot less people. Depending where you go, a lot of it's still pretty intact too. There are sections of it, and don't get me wrong, it's been well logged. But a lot of those second growth forests now are really mature. And I mean, they're not old growth, but they're about as good as you can get, without going to old growth. And they're pretty fucking cool. The forests of the Pacific Northwest need to be, they're definitely. And more races than just white. That's true, although a lot of Oregon is pretty fucking white, I will say. A lot of Oregon is extremely white. And if you go to the wrong parts of Oregon, they're really fucking proud of it. And ditto with Washington. Definitely ditto with Washington. Hey now, not allowed in New England. Hey now. So, I loved Oregon. I really did. We lived in Eugene, which is a famous little like college town, hippie town. It was not so much then. This is the 80s. And then we lived in a tiny little lumber town, up in the hills. And that was, I've talked about that with like the steam locomotives running and shit. Absolutely wonderful. Coasts are friendly for the most part. Agreed. That's been my experience. Like the town I lived in, the lumber town, was fairly conservative, I would say. It was, I mean, granted, but it was different, in the 80s especially. It was different. Like conservatism, yeah, there wasn't the gulf there is now. So it was like, and especially as a fucking 6-year-old, you don't notice, you don't notice it the same way. My homie lives up there. He says Eugene is nice. Eugene is. It definitely is. I loved it as a kid. I had a wonderful time there. When my parents moved out. They kept the house they had in Eugene and in Cottage Grove. And my father actually wanted Harpy and I to buy the house in Cottage Grove from him. Cottage Grove was the little lumber town. He wanted us to buy the house from him. And we were just at the point where we could afford to do it, because this is still like pre-stupid bubble in housing. And so we could have gotten a loan. It would have hurt our ability to get a real house where we lived later, because we would already have an outstanding mortgage. But it had long-term renters and stuff. The problem was that he wanted these stipulations in writing, like he wanted them legally binding, namely that he would have the right to move back into the house anytime he wanted to and take possession with no recourse from us. We would have, and that meant even if we lived there, we would have to move out and let him move in, or let him move in with us. And we would have absolutely no recourse for the rest of his life, and he wouldn't have to pay for it. And there was another one in there to the effect of he would have the ability to take back the house from us and just pay us the principal that we'd paid. So all the interest we paid just go away and smoke. So obviously it's like, yeah, that's a great deal for you, Pops. That's not a good deal for us. Not a good deal for us. Hold on, what's going on? What's going on here? Why are you being rude? I think Snow was just making a little crack there. Yeah, I would not take Snow's crack about lack of diversity in the Northeast at all seriously. And there are definitely parts of the Northeast that are exceptionally, like blindingly fucking white. 100%. Just like everywhere else. Just like where I am. The part where I am now is I don't know, you can't say blindingly brown, can you? But it's like basically utterly brown, except for two little white faces on the street, which is Harpy and I, in our entire neighborhood. So then I'm not taking a loan out on that. Exactly. 100%. That was a hard no from us. And, if we had, it would have been a good deal, like long term, it would have been okay. Sorry I'm late, I love you. Well, you're fucking fired, Harpy. You're fucking fired. We've already talked about earthquakes. We've talked about racial diversity in the Northeast versus the Northwest. We talked about sagging titty mountains. And if you don't know what sagging titty mountains means, I guess you should have been here on time, Sorry, woman. So, yeah, anyway, that's the basic gist. That's the only thing that's really been on my mind this morning. Has been fighting with my computer, because Jesus Christ, I got up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try some stuff out for stream, and I think it's gonna go well, and it did. And then my primary monitor, which is the big one in front of me, my big ultra wide, just goes like, hey, by the way, you can't change my resolution. I'm like, that's fucking weird. Why can't I change the resolution anymore? Because I do that a lot of times for stream. I'll change my big monitor down to a 1080p, depending on what kind of view I want to give you guys. I'll knock it down, because it's just easier sometimes to do that rather than have a 1080p window running on the big monitor. And it'll make sense later. You'll see why. You'll see why. Don't you sag me, Harpy. Don't you sag me. So I changed up the resolution, or I was going to change up the resolution and I couldn't. So I rebooted the computer, figuring, when in doubt, reboot, right? Monitor does not come on. Computer does not recognize it. Turned out to just be the display port cable got loose, because I was fucking around with my VR headset, and the VR headset, whenever there's a problem with it, I have to unplug the USB connection to it constantly. This has been a problem with Oculus stuff from day one. You constantly have to fucking unplug it. It's so annoying. And when I did that, the DisplayPort cable and the USB cable go into the same master cable that goes to the headset, right? And so the DisplayPort is all the way down on my video card, and I have it plugged into a USB hub up on top of the computer, so I can get to it without having to like crawl behind my computer every 40 minutes and unplug it. Not literally, but pretty often. Basically, every time I want to use it, I have to unplug it at least once. So it's in the hub. That cable's pretty taut, and I think it like pulled a little bit on the cable, or like pushed, wiggling around. It hit the cable next to it. Something got loose. So basically, it's getting double penetrated. Absolutely. I mean, if you're not down with double penetration, I mean, one in chat if you want to be double penetrated, right? I mean, Jesus Christ, just one in chat right now, duh, obviously. Damn straight, Peach. Damn straight. If you know, you know. So anyway, all is well. All is well. I just did that and, reseated the cable. Boop, boop. Everything came up. We're good. Why did I do all that? Well, because lovelies, my lovelies, I was playing with the VR stuff. Why was I playing with the VR stuff? I was playing with the VR stuff because I noticed that there was a download for American Truck Simulator, and I had the VR version of the game. And I've talked about this before, where I'm unable to play my main save on like my Steam Deck because the VR version of the game is a higher version number than the actual version of the game. Normally that's not a problem. The game will bitch at you and say, hey, you've downgraded to a different version, be careful. But in this case, it straight up says, nope, your save is incompatible. What that means is I could only play my big trucker on this computer, which is not the end of the world. I don't play it that much on the Steam Deck, but it wasn't working. I don't like that. So I just had to wait for an update. They updated the VR version to an actually higher number now, but they probably changed something in the back end where it says like, hey, this save is compatible with all previous versions down to 1.50 or something. I don't know. They changed something with how it handles saving. So long story short, I can now upgrade and downgrade freely. And what that means also, though, is that there is a new version of the VR stuff. Maybe they fixed the stuttering. So I got into it, and I'm not going to say they 100% fixed the stuttering, but I think they kind of fixed the stuttering. Because I was playing for about an hour, and I got 80 frames pretty much everywhere. I think I've got pretty good settings going. I think the visual quality isn't great, but in VR, I'm looking around all the time, obviously. So you guys want some VR trucking? That's sort of the plan. I was thinking, whoa, okay, so Cooks just blew early. Thank you, Cooks. I'm going to take that as a yes. You want VR trucking. So I'm thinking some VR trucking will be fun, and I am going to put up a big smoking caveat up front. I have had it happen where it starts crashing the headset, or not the headset, but the Meta app, formerly the Oculus app. It will crash that out. That thing will just go away, which turns off the headset. It will reopen itself, but then you have to leave the game, come back into the game, relaunch everything, repin all the stuff I'm going to have to set up. It takes time. It's a headache. I also have to unplug and replug the headset to make it get recognized. If it starts doing that, we are not going to continue with VR. I'm not going to fight that. I did play for an hour and a half this morning, and it never did it. So maybe we're good. I think we're good. We're going to try it. But I also am streaming now, and so the computer's under a much heavier load. There's more going on. So, whoa, Benjamin, thank you for gifting a sub to Rasta. I was looking at my Twitch data, and I thought of you because I'm not going to yell at you about this, not at all, because it's a good problem to have. I was looking, and like on whatever day, I don't know, Saturday, we had I think it was Saturday, or maybe it was last Thursday a week ago, had pretty good viewership numbers, and the stream actually brought in some ad revenue, which, I mean, the stream always does, because there's always a few non-subs. And especially when we've been doing truck sims, we're bringing in lots of people who aren't subbed, who are just checking it out for the first time, and they're catching ad breaks, and it brings in a little ad money. Not a lot. I mean, we're literally talking about $10 a month, probably. But so I got $1 or $2 for that stream, which is cool. Great. The last stream I did on Tuesday brought in, I shit you not, 1 cent. Because somebody won't let any fucking non-sub in chat, so no ads play for people. Nobody's watching and getting mads. So it's just funny. Like I said, good problem to have, because obviously the subs give you more in a given month than the little bit of ad money that someone would watch. But I just thought that was funny. Like, your efforts are actually like noticeable, aside from like I can see gifted subs and see what portion of money that makes and everything. But it's funny that I can see the ad money go from this to this. It's just, I found that amusing. I looked at it and was like, fucking Benjamin, killing my ad money. Then I look at the gifted column, and it's like 40 times longer. It's like, well, I think that's okay. So, am I making Twitch hate you? Not at all. Not at all. Twitch loves gifted subs because it's free money for them. So no, not at all. Yeah, gifted bar. It's nice when you see that gifted bar and it's like, whoa, that thing's fat. You know, and then especially as like some of those gifted start converting over, because they do sometimes, they convert over to recurring subs. And I find that's especially gratifying. That's especially gratifying when people do that. So you'll notice I've taken off my glasses, and let's get Pretzel turned down a little bit. We're going to keep this relatively low. I have not done this where I'm using these headphones with VR, so we're going to be doing some experimenting. Let me make sure I've got everything up. I do have this. I think I might have to pin chat. And it's kind of cool. You guys will see how I did it. If you didn't know, in VR, you can, depending on the system you use, you can usually take a window from your desktop and pin it in your VR world. And so, because I'm going to be trucking, I have all this headspace above me that's empty. So I have a little chat window that's going to be pinned up there. So I can look up and read chat. And I think that's, make chat the windshield. That would definitely lead to a short game experience. Also, it would be highly problematic if I have to go into third person. Totally not Euro trucking while at work. No. Oh, fucking hey, let's go. Hey, welcome in, Doc. Doc, let me get the fishing game up for you. We don't have it right now. I forgot to open it. This is what I was saying. I'm throwing a lot of shit at everything right now, so I'm kind of forgetting because VR setup is so squirrely. I just dead ass forgot to open fishing. All right, there you go. There you go. Get that fish cast in there again, Doc. It should work now. Boop, 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 boop. We got that up. There we go. All right, so let me take off my headset and make sure I've taken off my headphones here. I have. Got to have our handy dandy hand jobber control here. It bitches if you don't have that handy. And so you'll notice I don't have the glasses on. Okay, and it's fucked. God damn it. Yep, we're gonna have to reset it. Fuck. Oh, you are made of bitch, Oculus. This thing's been fine, and I tested it right before I went live. Now I put the headset on, and I just get dot, 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 and I don't know, maybe you guys will see. Will you? Yeah, there you go. That's a broken headset. So you can see I do see a view, but oh, it started working for some reason. Okay, that shouldn't happen. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna fight it. Jesus Christ. Why did you die again? Oh, Oculus. Play area not found. What do you mean? Oh my God. I don't want a play area, Oculus, at all. Ugh. Go away. It literally will not... Hold on. Because you guys can see too much through the... Well, not too much. You can see the pass-through. How fucking obnoxious. Come on. There we go. There's the floor. You gotta tell it where the floor is. Continue. Skip. There we go. You have to actually tell it where the fucking floor is to skip setup. Okay, cool. There we go. So, you'll notice, yeah, you guys should be able to see everything I see in VR right now. And I will be able to hear what you chat when I turn this on. It's going to read your chat messages to me. So, but I see Jake. It's so much better if they had all the processing units. Yeah. It's all why? Huh? Well, I mean, I see your message, Benjamin. I won't lie though. I did not parse that. I keep looking over to see OBS, and that's not how it works.
I got cum.
Oh, Minoc is cum. Okay, where is Truck Sim? Let's get Truck Sim going and see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. You guys ready? Let's try this out. If it doesn't work, don't worry. We're going to still Truck Sim. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way, right? Okay, find the wheel. Okay.
I got cum.
Jake is 36% cum. I need to turn on the... Motherfucker, why can't I hear the game? Why can't I hear the game? Perhaps it's just... Can I? No. Okay, I made an entirely new driver. Let me load my real driver real quick. I just want to see if I can hear the game, because it's not coming through, and it sure should be. What do you mean? Oh, missing mods? Yeah, whatever. Sure, that sounds good. Yeah, I know, I don't need that. I was trying out a couple of weather mods. Whoa. This may look real squirrely too, because I don't know if the graphics options are set per profile or if they're global. So if they're wrong, it is going to be a terrible frame rate for everybody, me included. Okay. Yeah. Let's see the graphics options. Okay, graphics options appear to be global. I definitely don't hear the game. How weird. Why do I not hear the game? What's going on, buddy? Let me see here. I got to change something here. I know when you put the headset on, Oculus likes to go, hey, by the way, fuck you. I'm taking all the audio. Audio output. There it is. Windows default, bitch. Audio input. Windows default, bitch. Mute that shit. Okay, and you guys can still hear me, right? Let me see. Make sure that didn't... Oculus also likes to presume that when you mute a microphone, that... where's my mouse? Oculus likes to presume that if you mute a microphone, you're muting it for all Windows devices, not just Oculus, which is really, really nice. Oh no, you guys know my interpupillary distance. You do. Okay, that worked. I do hear the correct audio now. Yeah, it did. Okay, so thank you. Thank you, Tina. I changed that setting in Oculus. Yeah, no, it's you don't have any? No, the game's going out. The game's going out. Yeah, so I muted the microphone in Oculus. And remember I said like, oh yeah, hey, we'll see. Oh no, it looks like it's working. It didn't mute it for everything. Usually when you do this in Oculus, it goes fuck you and turns off all your Windows mics. So that's what it did, but it waited 2 minutes to do it. The Meta app, the Oculus app, is unbelievable fucking garbage. Absolute garbage. Okay, so also, why do I have that huge window up? Let me just while I'm looking, oh, that's medium chat box. We don't want that one. We want the little chat box. There we go. All that time this screen's been broken. All right, so you guys ready? Let's get back over here to the correct window, and yeah, we'll try out virtual Lanids here. We'll try out virtual Lanids. So this is a brand new driver. This is a VR only driver that I'm going to use. So when we're playing her, she's going to be just in VR, and I have not played her at all. I think to the point where I probably need to set up my controls. Fuck. Let me just look. Yep, none of them are set. Okay, so bear with me. I know this pretty quickly. I've done it a lot, so set that button. We need to set the engine brake. Okay, trailer brake, retarder, da-da-da. Not gonna worry about the suspension right now. Not gonna, oh yeah, we can do the left turn. Left turn, right turn. Where's my cruise control? Did I skip it? No. Okay. Oh, wait, gearbox to automatic or sequential. We want that to change. That's gonna be this key. I try and have a standard setting between all my different little drivers. Air horn, we absolutely need to set that. Yeah, wipers and shit's fine. Cruise control increase. We need that shit right now. That's like one of my most important buttons. Also, that would be, what, this button. And then we need to turn on the... I'm almost done. I promise I'm almost done. We need to put the interior camera on this button. Not that that one really matters, but... because it's all going to be VR view. Activate will be this button. Trailer attach will be this button. And where is my... we're going to have a headset one too. Okay, that's going to be... push to talk's going to be that one. Reset head tracking home. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Okay, the final thing I got to do is the windows. Because I really want my windows. I refuse to drive if I can't open and close my windows. So open the right window will be that key. Open the left window will be that key. Close the right window. Close the left window. We need to rebind the final thing. And I'm forgetting what it's called. Differential lock. There it is. Okay, there we go. Keybinds are good. We should be good to go. Let's go. Okay. So again, I should be able to hear you. Y'all should hear the game. You should hear music. Let's I literally just did that. Skip it. Skip it, bitch. Oh. Can you guys see chat when I look up?
I got cum.
78% cum. You're consistent. Yes, cool. Cool. I think that's neat. Isn't that cool, though? I can just pin it up there. I mean, that's some neat shit, dude. I don't know. Let's... ooh, what about San Antonio? You guys want to start in San Antonio? Or Austin? I mean, I like San Antonio a lot. Corpus Christi would be a good starting place. Yeah, there's a lot near here, and it's long distance. That opens up a lot of long distance routes. I kind of like that. You want to do Corpus Christi? San Antonio, though, bro. I feel like doing Texas. I saw Doc here earlier, so I'm like... I want to do it for our Texas guy, you know? Doc being he's a Texas homie, so... no, I don't want to go through the tutorial. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, that's... fuck! Why would you... oh, dude, oh, no. I don't have a fear of heights, but you gotta fucking warn me that you're gonna teleport me 300 feet up in the air, dude. That is some... oh. Okay, that's actually a little hard. Oh, God. Oh! That's quite loud. Thank you, Bobby. Okay, ooh, the view is... okay, this is a Mack truck. Are you driving on top of the trailer? Yeah, seriously, that's what it looked like. Now I'm driving in the seat.
Jesus Christ,
you can see when I look to the side. We gotta get the view a little bit better, but that's okay. That's okay. Let me, where is my Oculus remote? This is the fine-tuning shit I was talking about that you have to do every time. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Whoa! Oh, monster. Not kind. All right, we just have to do the wheels and stuff now. No, I don't want to open the events page. Thank you. Controls. Okay, this is easy. This is easy. Keyboard only. Really? No, we are going to do... oh, what do you mean? We want the Thrustmaster wheel and the pedals. Yo, Raven, listen. Ugh. Adaptive, no. Steering sensitivity 1.0, nonlinear, perfect. Gain is good. Yes. Those all look fine. Okay, joystick x-axis. Yep, that's the wheel. And our... what? I mean, I did, dude. Oh, you have to do it the whole way. Okay, there we go. Okay, acceleration. We want that to be this pedal. We want no anything on that one. Brake axis will be this pedal. And that pedal is inverted. And Wubby kiss indeed. Imagine being a fucking cutie like Bobby. Imagine being that goddamn cute and that amazing and just fun to play with. Bobby is goals, man. Be like Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Just be like Bobby. If you don't know who to emulate, be like Bobby. Be fun. Be cheerful. Be a little shitter sometimes. Bobby's the most delightful mix of all these wonderful qualities. Okay. Okay. We can drive, I think. Good. You should blush. I hate how I'm positioned in this truck. Why is this truck so fucked? Okay, that's not changing my view. There we go. Move the damn seat forward. Sometimes that helps. Okay, that helped a lot. That helps a lot. I still feel like I'm really short in here. Happy 7-Eleven. Indeed. 7-Eleven. Hello? Did it unbind my keys? God damn it. I'll bet you it unbound all those fucking keys I set. How much you want to bet? It did. It undid all of them. I'm sorry, this is going to take just a second. Well, no, it didn't. It only did the shifter. Maybe. Okay, well, we'll find the other ones. We'll find the other ones. All right, that's all right. We can shift. Let's go. We're ready to go. This is the joy of a new driver. Nice. Nice. I see you say happy 7-Eleven. Is there like some other context to that that I'm unaware of? Because there could be. Because I remember I saw Raven talking about, was it Raven? You were talking about doing something for 7-Eleven? And I was like, wait a minute, what's 7-Eleven? This is a very quiet truck. Let's get the windows down. I want to hear it a little better. No, don't go all the way down. This is a Mack. I don't drive Mack trucks usually. All right, how's the frame rate? All right, we're running 80 frames. Did something for 710. Okay. Whoa, these guys are all packed up in here. Oh, okay, so it's oil. Okay, so okay. Yeah, that's the thing I wasn't understanding was what connection it had to oh, we don't go that way. Oh, dude, like I feel like I have stigmatism right now. These guys are yeah, I ran that stop sign. I am driving fully legal, by the way. So I have to stop. I have to be a good little chatter. I have to be a good little driver. I do love, though, I will say, if you ever have the opportunity to play this game in VR, it's so amazing to be able to just look over at your mirrors. Oh, shit, that mirror's on. On the other hand, if you have a video mirror up and running, it sucks, dude, because they just float. Also, I really wish this truck had front mirrors. They're so useful in VR. I mean, I know it can have it. I know it can have it. Let's go. What's the frame rate doing? It feels real juddery. It says we're running 80. Boy, it's bouncing around something fierce. Well, let me know what you guys think of VR. I recognize this could be hard for viewers. You guys may, some of you may not like it because like motion sick or... So if it's problematic, you just tell me, all right? We'll change back to regular. I like playing in VR, but I can do this anytime. Also, if you can hear the music and shit, hopefully you can. Right? We're getting off here? Yeah. Whee! Yeah, I really wonder what's going on up in the Pacific Northwest with those faults. I mean, I know it's normal, but that swarm has been going for a hot minute. And I suspect, I don't know that these were the main event, I find myself really wondering if we aren't looking at something bigger coming. Not to be alarmist. I have no idea what that building is. I mean, it's San Antonio, so I'm sure it's notable. It looks like a damn Space Needle. I don't know my Texas geography very well, unfortunately. You got anybody over there? Nope. Coming over. Look out, bitches. Also, not being able to like just look in your cheater mirrors kind of hurts. Because the mirrors, like I can see the mirror over on my right side. I think my view is probably flipped for you guys. So when I look that way, I'm actually looking, I mean, you can tell which mirror I'm looking at in game, but I may have switched that though. I may have fixed that for VR. I can't remember if I flipped my mirror around. I might have. But the mirror on that side is far away, and it's really hard to see anything. Also, I have to play without my glasses, so it's a little tough sometimes to see everything. Like, this truck's actually pretty good though. I can see my, I can see what my speedometer's set to, my cruise control, and that's really nice. This mirror is fucking beautiful. Dude, I just held my hand up and was like, why don't I see my thumb? Why don't I see what's going on? Why is my hand not in game? That's when your brain is that fooled, you know? It's a weird sensation. I did that to Harpy one time. We were playing Elite Dangerous, and I had her put the headset on, right? And she grabbed the stick with her right hand, and I had her grab the throttle with her left, which is normal. And then I had her look down at her hand, because your hand in the game gets on the stick and throttle as well. So I had her look down at her hand in the game, and I started just gently stroking the top of her hand, so she felt it in the real world. And in game, she was like, it just completely malfunctioned her brain. It was amazing. That's crazy how you have to go around and get off the highway so wacky here. Okay. Minimal traffic. It's kind of fun to play a new driver, though. We're going to have to do a couple loads of other people's trucks, then hopefully we can buy something nice. I mean, this Mac it's good. I probably need to drop the wheel down a little bit. God, the frame rate feels real jittery. Also, chat, y'all being quiet, boys and girls, right now. Can y'all hear me? Am I alive? Am I dead? I feel very isolated. I literally could be offline and I would not know until like somebody. Oh, very good. Very good. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, Peach. I don't mean it like that. Oh, you gotta get out of the way, bro. Get your fucking Prius out of the way, you piece of shit. The fuck's your problem, you stupid twat? Prius, that's not a Prius, that's a fucking janky Subaru. I'm gonna run you off the road. Get back to Portland. You know, this is Texas, goddammit. Oh, I swear to God, I am gonna run them off the road. Okay, I probably won't. I mean, they're fine. They're fine. Kill them. Yeah, I was driving a little quick. It becomes harder to keep up with stuff like that in VR. You know, you're right. It's not a Subaru. True. Don't text and drive. Definitely don't text and drive. Yeah, no, y'all are absolutely right. It's a Lincoln. 100%. I don't know why the fuck I said Subaru. Because I got the Pacific Northwest on the brain. And Portland and Seattle are like Subaru capital of the world. It's really hard to lean forward enough to see without tilting my chair. We're going to end up doing a little bit of just pray and go, you know? That's all right. There's our garage. Look at our janky little garage. Bing bong. Blah. Hello. There's our little garage. Look at it. It's so cute. Okay. We turning here? Yes, we are. Yeah, these settings are good. I can see the arrows pretty well. Sometimes, you know, depending on the settings you have to run. I mean, we're running on... Normally, we run the game on ultra. You know, like high... Ultra high everything. And right now, we're running it on high, basically. And that gets us... it's kind of between medium and high. I'm turning... Like, most of the graphic shit is turned up to high. And a couple of, like, the adaptive things are turned down a little bit. I can definitely feel the asynchronous time warp kicking in and out, though, a lot. That is sort of disconcerting. Might not be the best looking experience for you guys. I don't know. If it looks good to y'all, though, if you think this looks good, then we'll keep with it. If not, we'll fuck with it. Because I think there's one... No, that setting... I think that setting I have to change a config file, so I'd have to leave the game. It's good when you're going slow, though. Okay. Doot. Where are we going to park? Oh, jeez. God, should I try the hard parking job in VR? Of course I should, right? You guys want to see me fail? Or no, you don't. You want to see me succeed. I should be nice to myself. I'm going to try to be nice to myself. You guys want to see me succeed. What? What's honking? Huh? Is that my truck? Oh, is it a collision warning? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. So we got a little trailer. Oh yeah, we got a tiny trailer. No. This is a really short trailer, so I am gonna fuck it up. I'm used to backing up 53-foot trailers. This is like a 28-foot trailer, so they're really different to back up. They're much easier, unless you're expecting it to be twice as long. Yeah, I knew I was going to miss the mark a little bit there, but that's okay. We're driving a truck I've never driven with a trailer I don't normally drive, so I'm not ashamed to back out and try again. You know why? Because we didn't hit anything, so we're good. Might have gone too far. Oh, bro. There we go. Okay. And we're good. Sorry. Didn't mean to punch you guys. Hey, yo. First job complete. We made $1,000. No penalties. Got 191 experience. That's pretty good. Whew. I gotta have a drink. Oh god, I'm up in the air. Fuck! Why do they do that, dude? Oh, that sucks. I mean, it is a cool view, though. Look at my janky little garage. It'll be an empire soon. Okay. Whoa! Wow, we're way up in the air again. All right, we gotta do another quick job now. All right, we have nothing else we can do. All right, quick job it is. Let's do a quick job. Where are we going? We're going from San Antone. We can take a frack tank to Laredo. Well done, Athena. Well done. That was well done. Yes. Thank you. $30 a mile, $5,000. Okay. I mean, that sounds good. Right? That sounds good to me. What kind of truck do we get? An international night? That's not my favorite kind. 500 horses. All right. 500 horses, and we're hauling an 8,000-pound tank. This is going to be a quick job. Okay. Let's go. One advantage to quick jobs, you don't have to travel to them. You know what I'm saying? God, now we got to adjust everything again. Bitches. And then you hit this, right? Yep. What takes the wheel down? V? No. Really? That's not tilting the wheel very much. Oh, fuck. What did I hit? I hit F? What does F do? Okay, so I need to hit C. Actually? Dude, why is my view so fucked up? That's so crazy, bro. Alright, well, good enough. Alright, let's go. Turn on the windshield wipers, turn on the lights. There we go. Most importantly, God, this might be loud. God help you all. No, God, I'm not going to put the windows all the way down. Actually, not you guys. I have a limiter on stream. I'm the one who might die. Oh, that wasn't bad. I do love looking up in the truck, though. It's like, cool, look at my gauges. And then I can just go, what's up, chat? Isn't that neat? I just think, I mean, it's the future, dude. I got a headset strapped on my face, and I can read chat in real time while playing video games, and we're streaming and shit. This is crazy, man. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. All right, there's our road. We got us a little frack tank. Is that one of those goofy looking sumbitches with the, that's all tilted? Yep. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Oh.
I got cum.
Roger that, Benjamin. Roger that. We'll catch you next time. Thank you again for the gifted sub to Rasta. Listen to her go, bro. I hope you guys are enjoying the VR truck. I mean, I'm perfectly willing to do regular trucking too. I just think it's, you know, I mentioned this and a few people went like, oh, do it. So, I'm doing it. I mean, I got the hardware. Why not, you know? A little bit. I don't want to do it like all day, every day. I am not one of those people that wants to live in VR, you know? A little bit of it is great. A lot of it can be fun. Too much of it sucks. VR Landeds, indeed. You're not late. You got here when you wanted to get here. Like a wizard, man, you arrived perfectly on time. That's how I look at it. You know, I was telling Snowy that I had one problem with the International 9900, which is this truck that we're in right now. First off, okay, fair. My problem with this truck is, oh, okay, yeah, if she didn't send the required notice, then that's definitely on her. You can see that we've got a fully analog dashboard, and there's one little digital readout which has the odometer right now. And if I hit I, it now says 24 miles or 2.5 miles or whatever. That's our trip odometer. And then 6,032 hours, that's how long the engine's been running. And 11 miles per gallon, that's our instantaneous fuel reading. And that's it. There's no way to see what speed you have the cruise control set to at all. You just have to know, which is like a lot of cars are. But, you know, in my big truck, I like to know what I have it set to without having to wait and see, like, okay, the truck's still trying to accelerate and we're going 90. I must have pressed the button too many times, you know? That's my only issue with this truck, is you have to give up that better digital dashboard, but the analog part is sure nice. We're just gonna roll this stop sign. We good? We're saving fuel, even though it's funny, I don't give a shit about saving fuel. These aren't my trucks, I don't pay for fuel. What you doing, little guy? You gonna turn? Okay. Coming through. Gotta try and get ahead of this idiot before lane ends. Lane ends, merge left. You think he'll let me? Should I treat him like, you know, the AI treats us? Just ram him? Truck. Up she goes. It's such a quiet engine, too. I'm kind of astonished at how quiet the engine is in this thing. Maybe I need to turn up the truck volumes. I usually run with the truck volumes near max and the overall volume turned down a bit, and that works out pretty well, I find. Also, I don't know how if the music's coming through very well for y'all. I can turn it up if I need to, of course. It's just, I'm just playing copyright-free stuff. I don't want to do the radio. I hate having to fight with YouTube over all the copyrighted songs when we listen to real radio, which, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's just a headache. It's something that, it fucks up my flow. You know, it doesn't really hurt anything, because, let's be honest, who cares? I'm never going to download the shit from YouTube. I'm probably never going to lose the VODs to, like, a catastrophic accident. If I do, I'll probably be dead in the catastrophic accident. If I'm not, the VODs are going to be pretty low on my list of priorities to get back, because, like, what would I ever need? Fuck! I really need that VOD from March 14th, 2024. You know, for what? You know, no, I don't. To prove my innocence. No. It's just a data hoarder thing. I just like to hold on to shit. Yeah, this is real smooth out here, though. 80, I'm definitely getting 80 frames out here. This is nice. It's just buttery in the game. Ooh, look at that plane go. It's coming in hot. Trying to make out what's going on up here. That guy's failing. Oh, he's turning. Okay. He's not failing. He did nothing wrong. All right, Bushnell Farms. You get to live again another day. Ugh. Looking to the side while going forward can be a little disconcerting. Like that time I felt my stomach go. Ugh. I'm also really out of practice in VR though, so... Boy, this truck picks up speed a lot faster than I was thinking it would. Of course it does. We're hauling like 8,000 pounds, and it's a 500 horsepower engine. Oh. Okay, it is funny to hear my little Discord shout be read to me over TTS. All the messages that appear up in chat, even emotes, it reads them to me, so I don't have to look up. I can't hear it too well, but I can kind of pick out enough to follow along. If I'm busy, you know, I don't miss shit as bad. That's the one problem with VR. Also, holy shit, does my... You had to pick one of those. Well done, well done. I heard it. I kind of have a rough idea of what 7TV emote that might be. I'm just waiting for like Peach or Tina to do one of those. It's like, you know, 43 miles long, right? You know, cat sitting very comfortably outside while looking at space, smoking a cigar, having a blunt, enjoying pure vibes with his friends while drinking whiskey, you know, or whatever. And it's like a cute cat. Cracks me up sometimes. Yes. It does. Ooh. You know, it's funny though, like, oh, what? Speeding violation. Okay. I was going 33 and a 30. 33 and a 30. I mean, I was speeding. 33 and a 30. Fuck Texas cops. ACAB. These lonely, heartbroken, paramilitary, washout wannabe motherfuckers got nothing they want to do. And they're like that in real life, man. These lonely fucks, they got nothing in their life. So they pull over people with expired tags and, oh, you got a burned out tail like this. Coincidentally, they only pull over, they generally pull over women. It's really weird. I swear you can speed. Oh, you can, yeah. If there's a cop, the problem is that sometimes the game will spawn cops where you can't see them, you know. But like traffic lights, you can never run them. It will spawn a cop on the traffic light if you run a red light. There will always be one. But speeding is more nuanced. You can get away with it if you're really observant. The problem is you have to look behind you too, because they come up behind you and you don't know. Just like in real life. I try and do it the same way here as I would in real life. I just don't speed. Yeah, like this does not feel like I'm going 53 miles an hour. It's so weird. This truck is so big. We're so high up that it feels like we're going really slow versus that Mack truck. We were pretty low to the ground comparatively. So it didn't feel like we were going fast, or it felt like we were going faster than we were. But like this truck, you know, I'm going 55 and it feels like I'm going 30. Because we're just way up. Whew. God, it's hot already. Is that air conditioner blowing? Yeah. Is this thing going? Is my fan going? Yeah. I'm going to turn that up. Oh, sorry. Turn this shit up. There we go. Oh, God, I'm sorry, you guys. I keep punching shit. I can't see. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to. I'm sure that's probably pretty loud when I do it. Thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad. Yeah, like I know it'll pick it up if I boop, 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 boop. You know, what do you mean on the microphone? God damn it. Which one of you shits did that? I was going 43 and a 50, and I got a speeding violation. What do you mean? So that's what I was saying. Okay, so I definitely... This truck is problematic for me. I clearly really struggle with the speed in it. I need to consider a different one. We need to figure out what kind of truck we want. That Mac was pretty nice. I like the UI in it. I'll be honest with you, in the newer trucks, there is nothing really that matters more to me than the UI. Like, that UI is just critical to whether or not I like driving the truck. Like the Freightliners, I love the Freightliners. I don't love the UI, so I don't drive them as much. The new Volvo, I fucking hate the UI. The truck is a dream to drive. I hate the UI for the little, for the info system. Oh, we're gonna turn right. Okay, we'll just go right then. Yeah, I did. Thankfully, I'm on a quick job and I'm a new driver. I'm level 0, so all the fines are minimal. They're like 80 bucks. So if you're gonna be a bastard and murder people, do it early. Yeah, like right now we're going 50 already. This doesn't look like 50. It doesn't feel like 50. Damn, can I get a drink? Nope. Oh shit, we're getting off? Oh! Damn, that's the worst when you're working and you type the wrong command in because you're typing in a different window because you're totally working right now. I got you, brother. I got you. Nobody saw nothing. Everybody be cool. Monarch's working hard. Wait a minute, you're Euro trucking? I mean, I'm not adverse to VR Euro trucking, by the way. I'll convoy the fuck up with you. I know if you're working though, you probably want to be able to pause the game because you probably got to check shit. And that's pretty fair. But I love playing games with Minoc. I love playing games with pretty much all you cuties, but I especially love playing games with Minoc. I don't get to do it very often. Our schedules don't align as much as I would like. Which is nobody's fault. It's just one of those things. Our schedules just don't line up. It's like how I can't watch Alex or Wubby too much anymore because our schedules just don't line up since we moved out here. The way Harpy and I do stuff. We're often busy when they go live. I'll tell you what though. So I watched Wubby last night with a little bit with Harpy. Right when he got going, and he was playing Detroit Become Human. Oh fuck, man, we got sucked in, and then we switched over to watch Peach. Because Peach was collabing with Skelly. But oh my god, man, Detroit sucked us in. We were talking about it and Harpy's like, well, I guess you're gonna have to buy that shit and play it for me because I need to know what happens. So y'all, we might be doing some Detroit Become Human on stream. Because I know nothing really about the game. I mean, I know the premise and I watched a bit of it on Wubby's, but that's it. So I would be naked playthrough, you know, like totally do not know anything about it. You know what I mean? It would be a true first time playthrough. That could be kind of fun. And I have it. I mean, I got it. So
I got cum.
Become human. Why the double gates? That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Come on, open up. Let me through. I got your frac tank. And your truck, I might add. Yeah, my plan is let's figure out what kind of truck we want. So the Mack truck I liked. I love the international UI actually quite a bit. And in VR, in the regular game, I hate the way the international side mirrors are positioned because on my monitor.
And listen.
Uh-huh. Good game. Yeah, that's everything I've heard about it. Like, I remember when it came out, right? Because it came out some years ago, right? And everything I remember about when it came out was that the story, it was just universally praised. I gotta take a drink. My face is hot too. I don't have a desk fan. Normally I would have a desk fan blowing up into my face because it can get up through this nose hole and kind of cool my eyes off and all that. We ain't got that right now. So old Lance is getting a little damp up in there. You know what I'm saying? My insides is getting damp. But so I remember all the chatter about the game, which I worked really hard to not get any spoilers, and I'm proud to say I don't know any. Was that it was basically like the most intricate branching story and just beautifully written and like really, really rewarding multiple playthroughs to uncover different got sucked in, was up way too late watching him play. Yeah, we watched it until Peach, and then when Peach was winding down, we flipped back over and caught a little bit more of Wubbies. And I gotta say, hella sucked in. I want to know what happens, and I want to play it. So that may not be a stream thing. I mean, but if people are interested, because here's what I was thinking also, like we don't have to truck every Saturday, right? And I know people maybe like having Harpy truck with us, and I want to keep doing that. But what if Harpy and I played Detroit Become Human? I played it, and Harpy like took notes and like helped keep me straight and help me remember what we were doing. Like we tag teamed it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? If she was my co-pilot. Would you guys like to watch that? I think that would be pretty fun. That's how Harpy and I often play games. What if you become human? I mean, then you're just even cooler, right? You're the little boy that could. I'm human. Just makes me think of fucking oh. Yeah, there was one moment where he glorged it and I was like, dude. Took a bad short. Nice. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier, Jake. I don't think you heard me when I asked for some more details. If you want to share them, please do, though. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's cool. It says that Obi said that to Bobby, my TTS, but it didn't reread Bobby's message. Okay. It's so hard to see the left mirror. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to cheat a little. Okay. It's so hard to see the left mirror because the resolution's cranked down to give performance that I literally cannot see the little flashing lines to tell me where I need to park in the mirror. They're just not there to me. Between that and not having my glasses on, I need a little extra assistance. So I am going to have to cheat occasionally and use the external view. I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum. And you don't generally park on the left side like this, on the right side like this. So we should be okay. All right, let's get a look. Let's get a quick look and just see how we're doing. Okay, yeah, we got to even her out and go straight now. Yep. Oh, I feel that, brother. Harpy's run into that with some of her stuff at her work. You know, people go like, oh, yeah, no, we want these people. We want your new people help. Yeah, put your new people on our team and have them work with us. No, we'll tell them whatever they need to know. Followed by, you know, I don't want to work with that person. They ask too many fucking questions. I just need someone who can do the work. It's like, well, you guys ran off literally the entire team, which is why Harpy had to come in and rebuild your fucking proposal team. So, yeah, fuck that. I mean, you're absolutely right to bounce. It's time to get out. 100%. It's time to get the fuck out. Okay. This is an ugly parking job we're doing. But. Oh, I'm gonna try to get her in there. Actually, this is pretty close. Yeah, one more straighten out. We're gonna actually... Okay, so I'm hearing everybody wants to watch Wubby play it. So maybe I'll just play it myself with Harpy then. If everyone wants to watch Wubby do it in lieu, which I'm not saying it's either or, but everybody's pretty on with Wubby doing it, so. And that is 100% fair. 100% fair. Ooh. Almost got you. I got you. I can't believe I did this shit. This is a hard parking job. And I mean, I am in VR. Ooh. Let's go. There we go. Look at this shit. We got it. Let me see what's going on. Sitting in a racing game, not racing, waiting for weather. Oh, that sucks.
What is it?
Ew, fuck that. So you'll play it so... Okay. Yeah, okay. I hear you. We're just talking about it being very recent events. I would prefer to watch you, not close. Okay, I understand. Yeah, we might do that. We might have Harpy... if I stop when I'm in the middle of a sentence, it's because I'm listening to TTS too. I might have Harpy, tag team that with me some weekend. We'll work on it. Maybe make that a weekend project for she and I. Shake it up. Biscuits and gravy tonight, bro. Fuck yes. Biscuits and gravy slap. Harpy's team requested. I'm gonna get a drink. Harpy's team requested bread from me. So I got to make some bread this weekend. Oh no, break our heart, right? That means there's going to be extra sourdough starter. That means we're going to make some sourdough waffles. And Harpy's dick just got hard at SpaceX, and she has no idea why. Unless she heard me say it, but... Because I guarantee you, she is so tuned in, she knows I just said sourdough waffles. Concerned about the new job as I may not be good enough. That being said, it might just be conditioning from the current job that makes me feel this way. Jump in, brother. Jump in. When I jumped into the bank, I spent the first year at that bank going like, I am so fucking stupid. I don't know anything. And I was crushing it as it turned out, but waffles for dinner. There you go. Yeah, we'll Harpy and I will talk about Detroit. I mean, I bought it on the Steam sale. It was just too good of a deal to pass up. And it was so much fun watching Wubby. I got to know what happened. I got a banger sourdough waffle recipe, Dana. Banger sourdough waffle recipe. It makes the most amazing whole wheat sourdough waffles. They're crispy on the outside, fluffy in the middle. Mwah. Nah, I wouldn't worry about that, Jake. I mean, they're going to evaluate you on your own. Surely. And if they don't, then that's on them. You're still going to get experience. We leveled up. I think I want to get flammable gases because we're down here in Texas, and hauling gases is one of the quickest ways to make money. So this is what I was saying too. Like, I kind of want to do it this way because I can show you what I would do as a new driver, what I would recommend. This is just an experience. Yeah, 100%. I hate when gacha games are actually fun. Oh, brutal. Yeah, when it gets into you like that, when they set the dog loose in you, it's brutal, especially if it's good. I hate it, but I love it. Yeah, have a good time and enjoy it, and then, when it gets to be like, annoying, walk away. I don't know what the game is though. Oh, ZZZ. Oh, okay. It's called ZZZZ. ZZZ. Oh, okay. Zenless Zone Zero. What's the like, you know what I mean? What do you do? Actually, I had to stop playing Warframe. Yeah, Warframe. That new Warframe game though, that like medieval Warframe, that looks kind of interesting. Okay, that sounds interesting, Chunkus. I mean, I could be here for that. That sounds kind of fun. Mobile, I assume. Or are they doing like? I mean, Genshin's like everything, right? You can do Genshin on like basically any screen with a pulse can play Genshin. I think I can play it on my watch. On everything. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, we got some truck upgrades. God, we got a bunch of shit. Let's see what we got. We got some email. Oh shit, Dana! When you come out, we're taking you to Vegas. We'll take you to the original gacha. We're gonna put you in front of the slot machines with you know $200 in quarters and just let you go. Really? Damn. Yeah, I know Genshin can be a little rough on hardware. Mine, I played it a little bit on mine, and mine does okay, but mine was a flagship phone a few years ago. Oh, I would not be surprised though. The 6 and the 7, and to some extent the 8s, are all really underpowered. I mean, they're still very capable, but they are underpowered chips. Like they're not on that same level as yeah, exactly. Really like the engine. They only make some good survival games. Remember correctly, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, they're not gamers. They're daily drivers. That's why I'm probably gonna end up getting a Pixel, because I don't game. Okay, need